Deadlock just got leaked a short while ago, and now a lot more information about her abilities has come out as well. Keep in mind we have no information about the exact values, so things like the cost, the charges, the duration, so try not to jump to any conclusions too quickly on this. Also, credit to all these images goes to this account on Twitter. So if you weren't already aware, Deadlock is a sentinel, and her first ability is called Barrier Mesh, and this is her signature or E ability that you get for free every round. You equip a Barrier Mesh disc and fire to throw it forward. Upon landing, the disc generates barriers from the origin point that block character movement. Now the wording doesn't mention anything about bullets or abilities, but what I'm imagining right now is like the opposite of an astral wall, like you can see through it, hear through it, shoot through it, but just not move past it. Then to break it, you'd probably shoot the origin point at the center. Next is her C ability called GravNet. You throw a grenade that detonates upon landing, forcing any enemies caught within to crouch and move slowly. It sounds like you throw it very similarly to a KO grenade, however upon landing it creates a field that forces you to crouch, which is pretty unique, and I wonder if there's actually going to be an extra slowing element, or if it just says move slowly because they're crouching. Next up is her Q ability, which is called Sonic Sensor. You deploy a sensor that monitors an area for enemies making sounds. It concusses that area if footsteps, weapon fire, or significant noise are detected. So this ability I honestly find fascinating. I wonder already whether it just stuns the entire area or specifically where the sound came from, and then so many more questions like can it be destroyed, how far away does the sound come from, what qualifies as significant noise. I'm super excited to test a bunch of stuff with that ability in particular. Finally, we have her ultimate, which is called Annihilation. You unleash a pulse of nanowires that captures the first enemy contacted. The cocooned enemy is pulled along a nanowire path and will die if they reach the end, unless they are freed. The nanowire cocoon is destructible. First of all, awesome name for an ultimate, and on the surface this sounds pretty strong in 1v1s. Obviously again we have very limited details right now, so I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but it seems like you'd be relying on your teammates to free you from this cocoon, and if they don't break it for you, you die. So that is Deadlock and her kit. We should get a better look at her and her abilities in about 8 hours from now, when the cinematic trailer and I believe the gameplay trailer as well will release.